on the list of lonely people that ain't got another significant other that really loves them. Alright, so since I can't post what you wanted me to, Harry, because I know you wanted me to, alright? I mean, come on, you're in here typing with me. You obviously thought it was funny, and now you're here to stir it up a bit. You need to tell her nothing. Hey, Harry. Harry, do you know that I bought her a $30,000 truck yesterday? And all Nicole got was some fucking Pringles, some wine, and some cigarettes? That's kind of funny, isn't it? That's very cheap pussy. Oh, it was funny. It was hilarious. That idiot made a complete jackass of herself.
Do you have the 6?
She basically gave me permission. Since I'm a drunk idiot and she wants to, like, you know, use that to, like, laugh at me, I'm gonna use all the pictures that she ever sent me, and I'm gonna post them on Google. Tag Nicole, so that way everybody can just hit Nicole on Google and they'll be able to see all her fucking pictures. Every single last one of them. I'm collecting them as we speak. And you know, the nice thing about it is that she doesn't have any pictures of me. I mean, she's got a few, but she ain't got none like I got of her, so.
Actually, this one's open. I'll be back.
And I apologize for what I have to do. It's just that, you know, if she was an acquaintance or even just a person that I ran into on the site, you know, that'd be cool. But she's not. All right? She's far from a friend. She's far from an acquaintance. And she shouldn't be trying to make herself look better by making fun of me. You know, first of all, she's using my material. I act like a drunk idiot because I want to be looked as a drunk idiot on the site. But let's be honest here. Who would you rather be? Who would you rather be? Would you rather be a drunk idiot, okay, who gets some ass off battle cam, buys a motorcycle, buys a house, reconciles with his wife, and then buys her a $30,000 truck? Or option B, would you rather be a 35-year-old, stay-at-home, broke ass, dysfunctional homemaker with no license, no real man, no career, because those were all lies. She ain't in no medical industry. She's in no medical industry. She's no medical industry, nothing. Ain't no fucking medical industry. When I was about to buy the farm, this is what she said. I was practice manager. How the fuck do you go from radiology tech to practice manager? If she has any idea of what the fuck the medical industry is, okay, you're not a radiology tech and a practice manager. Oh, you can be. But then let's go to the other thing. Why, if she is so fucking skilled in what the fuck she does, why did her mom tell her to go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a fucking job instead of sitting around on cam? Huh? You know how sad I felt? How sad it was knowing that she had portrayed herself to be something far superior than most females or most people that you know of on battle cam. You know, somebody that's in the medical field is not, you know, unemployed forever. Someone that's in the medical field does not have a license. Someone that's in the medical field eventually is going to get up and do something. The only thing she did get up since the last time I fucking hit it was she got up, picked up all those fucking Pringles and threw the cans in the trash. That's all she did, all right? Everything else in that room was more than likely still the same. The lamps are still in the same position. The bed is still in the same position. Hell, she still has the same fucking color bed sheets. Those navy blue ones. So, who would you rather be? Option A or option B? going nowhere. And I don't even want to get into the shit that I found out last night. That's just icing on the cake. That's just shit that lets me know what a pathetic. I'm talking to the archive, Harry. That is what I found out last night. Lets me know how pathetic she is. How pathetic can you be? Okay, though. See, at one point it was, I found out that this little hoe that supposedly is never on the site, this little whore fest that she has going on. So, you know, I thought that it was, you know, an incident that happened with me, and, you know, I don't know, maybe I mean, I'm not gonna go around fucking any more battle cam whores. You know, I learned my fucking lesson. All right? But she's not stopping. The parade is continuing. Okay? And that's what she was on Toxic Avenger show doing last night. That's what she was there doing. She was trying to keep something else confidential. Another whore fest that she's doing. She was trying to keep that one confidential. And you know what? It's fine with me, man. She can do that kind of stuff because she doesn't have a real man in her life, okay? Well, she has the right to go around, you know, getting buckets naked with whoever the fuck she wants to in whatever site, in whatever platform that she chooses to. That is her personal, you know, that's her prerogative. But you don't try to attack somebody that actually fucked you and knows your real life, okay? You don't attack them, okay? And trying to make yourself look better than them, okay? Yes, I drove to your house drunk. Dummy, I was drunk. But yes, 4 or 5 months before that, I drove to your house sober, and in less than 4 hours, your pants were off. And now let's go back to that day, that wonderful day that I guess you could call it wonderful. When I got to meet this supposedly, you know, I don't know, what the fuck would you call her? A cougar, good looking, old fucking whatever. Let's go back to when your pants were coming off. And let's go back to them stanky ass boots you had. Them fucking winter boots. Dude, this girl was wearing winter boots on Memorial Day weekend. But this is a radiology tech. This is a bitch that makes $60,000 to $80,000 a year. Her fucking feet smelled like fucking roasted vinegar from walking around in them for about 4 hours. I'm pulling those fucking boots off, and I thought, you know, because I picked her up in front of her mom's boyfriend's house. We went out to dinner. You know, eventually it went to the hotel. And as I'm pulling the fucking boots off, it smells like roasted vinegar. You know, like, yeah, vinegar. Dude, everyone's feet, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me. Even baby feet, you know, when they've been running around outside, not babies, but like toddlers, I guess, you know, kids that can walk and run. You know, there's like a certain vinegar type smell to them. But hers was pretty bad because you can imagine, you know, it's 85 degrees outside and you're walking around in winter boots. You know, they're past your ankles. They have like fur type insulation. Everyone else is walking around with like t-shirts, sandals, and you're walking around with these really hot, hairy, not ball sack hairy. Like, you know, they just had like a fur type material that like a lining that went out to the inside. So them feet were cooked, dude. They were fucking funky ass feet. But of course, you know, you're insane. You know, you don't care. You don't care about shit like that when you want to get it in. Hell, you're even willing to spend money when you want to get it in. You'll do anything. You'll say anything just to get it in. And she knows this. Come on, man. She's an old fucking whore, man. She's 35 years old. She should already know this stuff. She wants to put herself on a fucking pedestal, a respect pedestal that guys need to respect. Well, why doesn't she? She controls the pussy, but she gives it up so easy that, you know, that eventually dudes don't give a fuck about her. Why would I give a fuck about her if what she did when she was around me, she's still doing with a whole bunch of other people? Yeah, I have too. I have too, though, and that's the insanity that us as men do. We don't care, dude. It's just another one that I slayed. But let me tell you something, though. It was so disappointing. The person that I met. The person that I met, you know, first of all, before I even went up there, hey, what's up, AJ? I sort of interviewed her, and I even asked her, like, you know, I'm the kind of person in real life that runs with a plan. All right, credit is good, money is good. You buy shit. All right, and that's the way I go about doing stuff in life. I maintain a good credit score. I work hard to get good money, and then I buy stuff, okay? So I'm the kind of person that keeps his financial stuff in decent check. So when I first met her, I asked her, I was like, well, you know, just out of the blue, you know, what kind of credit do you have? Because like when you're a man like me, you're established, you have bills and shit like that, you have responsibilities. You move with a plan, all right? You move with a plan. You don't just fucking do shit. But anyway, she said that she didn't have any credit, all right? Now this is what let me know how ignorant she is to just the little things that you need to do something with yourself in life. You know, she said she had no credit. And yet, there it was one day. I sit down on the bed, and over in the nightstand is a fucking 6-month late medical bill for $497. It was past due 6 months. Now, I don't know what she knows about credit, but a past due account, a medical bill, that's in collections is bad credit. So whether she is too naive to know that, you know, or maybe it's not her fault. She just doesn't know credit. She doesn't know how it works. Either way, that's where you see the caliber of a person that she is. She's not what she claims to be. That is where I'm light years ahead of her, okay? You don't even have a license. You're not buying a house anytime soon. You got bad credit. You can't even buy a car. Okay? So, plan A, being the drunk idiot on battle cam, driving 4 hours to supposedly not get any pussy. The one time, Nicole, the one time that you denied me the pussy. But yet, all the other 6 times, you gave it up willingly. Hell, even your mother would ask you how many times we did it. I don't know if you remember that. She probably doesn't want to. I wouldn't want to remember things that I'm denying myself that happened. You know, because I don't want to lie to myself. You know, she's in it didn't happen mode. It did happen, Nicole. All right, that bed of yours, that is the battle cam welcoming committee pad. Like a urinal. That's what that is. That's where battle cameras can go, use the urinal, and leave it behind. That's what that is. You don't take the urinal with you. You go there, use the urinal, and leave it. I'm wondering, you know, because in this past 6 months since I realized what a mistake I had made. In these past 6 months that Daimer went to work hard and Daimer got to where he is. I wonder what she accomplished. Like, did she finally get her license? Did she finally get her car? Did she finally get a job? Because let's be honest, she's not going to get a career. Hey, be quiet. She's not going to get a career in 6 months, all right? But at least she could have gotten a job. Even if it was the job that her mom told her to go get, the job at Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, go away. I'm talking. In the past 6 months, I've bought a house. I patched things up with my wife. I bought her a $30,000 truck. But in the past 6 months, yeah, I don't know what she spending. You could afford a decent PC or at least the first 3 rates at Titanfall. Oh my, look who's in the room. Okay, you want me to be real about it? I've never said I was a nobleman, dummy. I've always said that I made a mistake. It's an accident that I met you in real life. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did meet you. Because I know the sugar-coated bullshit that you're feeding people. Sugar-coated bullshit. You paint yourself to be, you know, not perfect, but at a decent level of a professional stature. And you're not. If anything, I was buying the farm when I was messing with you. You never really say exactly what you do, what you did, or what you are. You always said that you're in the medical field. Hell, I'm in the medical field too, Nicole. I'm a vet tech. But see, the difference between you and I is I actually have a job. I actually have a W-2 to that job. Okay, so you can boast and brag and tell people how you're in the medical field, but unless you got a fucking W-2, you ain't got shit. You don't have anything. All you have is stories. And that is what I found when I met you. I found stories. That's all you kept feeding me. You've been taking care of your mother? You've been taking care of your mother, but your mother is the one that goes and works? Man, I give props to your mother because, yeah, you know, she's living with her boyfriend. She's living with her boyfriend, and her daughter and her are both his dependents. But at least she has a part-time job. At least she has some kind of money to get, you know, a little bit of cigarettes and wine. You don't even have that. You don't know anything about your life because you lie. Nicole, you lied to yourself. You're even lying as we speak. I don't know anything about your real life. Why don't I just start scrolling down on this fucking chat then? I'm just gonna start taking pictures of all the times that you complained about your mother and posting them on my Facebook. All these conversations, how you were always having a hard time because you don't do shit and your mother's pissed off. I'll just start posting all these messages. And then that way I can screen cap them and put them on my fucking live stream so that people can see that I know you're fucking real life, idiot. Do you even Jesus, how fucking dumb can you be? No. It's not family issues. It's not family issues that you have, Nicole. You have insecurity issues. And you have a stagnant professional career going. Oh, I'm dumb? Well, if I'm the dummy, it's okay. It's okay to be the dummy. If I'm the one that's buying cars, buying motorcycles, fucking whores, buying houses, it's okay to be the dummy. Yeah, I did. And it lured you in, didn't it? And you still gave it up. Oh, no. But what it does prove is that I'm at a higher level than you will ever be if you continue this fucking parade that you have going on. This little pathetic parade of fucking laziness that you have going on. You're not doing anything, Nicole. What did you do in the 6 months since I last spoke to you? You fucking took the Pringles can, you put them in the trash, you probably lurked on battle cam, and then eventually decided to cam up again from a different location in your room. And I love it that you're broadcasting that bed. That's my pad. Those sheets right there. Yeah, those sheets right there. Yeah, that was my pad. I don't know what the fuck they were. Oh, AJ, I'm not on here giving this chick a hard time because I miss it and can't get over it. She went on the Toxic Show last night and said that I was a drunk idiot, and that's a right that she does no longer reserve for herself because she is not my friend, she is not my acquaintance, she is forgotten. And when Toxic asked her, see, this is how fucking dumb you are, you stupid whore. If you don't want this kind of a conversation and me talking about your personal shit, when he talked about me, if you are the person that you say you are, like you're too good for this stuff, you should have just said, I don't have nothing to say about Daimer, and you should have continued on with what you and Anna Williams have going on, or you and that other person who's going to go unnamed, all right? Nicole, you're a whore. You're a whore, Nicole. Nicole, you are a whore because while you were carrying on with me, you went out on a date with David Mac, whatever the fuck his name was, and you hooked up with him knowing damn well that we had probably just fucked 3 weeks prior to that. That's not a whore? To me, that's a whore. I'm sorry. You know, you preach on all this stuff about, like, you know, moving on and, you know, closing one door and moving on to the next, but you don't do that, Nicole. Hell, for all I know, the mayor, you know, that was just another. Remember how we used to make fun of the mayor and we would lurk in his room and you would make fun of him? Well, it just leads me to believe that the reason why the mayor was so butthurt and missed you was because 2 weeks before I got it in, you were probably still in complete and full communications with the mayor. And he missed you. But when I was done with you, I had no choice than to go into a drunk rage and destroy, because I didn't want you coming back. I didn't want any more of that sugar-coated bullshit that you were feeding, okay? I come with the vinegar. Nicole, while you're carrying on with me, that fucking weekend, all right, all the lovey-dovey bullshit that you were feeding me, some dude is coming to your house to drop off weed at 7 in the morning, and then you disappear? You were fucking for weed too, and you probably still do. Nicole, I have all these messages. I don't have to post them anywhere. I have all these messages proving that what I'm saying is true. Wow, look at you. Hey, there's a familiar word. And what do I care about my messages? What do I care? What do I care, Nicole? What you gonna prove? That I'm a drunk idiot? That I cheated on my wife? That I made a mistake? I already admitted all this, dummy. I already admitted all this. And I'm done. The truth shall set me free. It will end when I'm ready to go out. That's when it will end. It will end when I want it to. Because you summoned me, Nicole. You summoned me. You should have never talked about me last night. You should have just let it go. Yeah, Harry. Yeah, I really needed you to help me when I was cammed up in this cum bucket's fucking room every fucking weekend. All right? You know, it wasn't obvious that I was hitting it. It wasn't. I didn't make it that fucking obvious. You know, it was really hard for my wife to find out what the fuck I'm doing when I'm broadcasting on the website and she's over there watching me, you know, catering to these cum bucket. And you couldn't make me come, Nicole. Nicole, do you remember the time you were sucking my dick for like 30 or 40 minutes? And eventually I just had to flip you over? Do you remember that time? I think it was like the third or fourth time I came over. It was after Jim let me spend the nights over. It happened on your bed. You were giving me head and it just wasn't happening. Like, you had gone on for like about 40 minutes and it wasn't happening. You know what you should have did, Nicole? Because this would have been a first. You should have taken your dentures off and you should have given me a gummy. That's what you should have did. I've never had a toothless girl give me a gummy. Oh. It would have been nice, you know. At least I could have said, you know, all right, there's something else I've done that I hadn't done before. But I just fucked some other girl. That's all I did. It wasn't anything spectacular. It was just some random chick that I ran into in my lifetime. You know, she gave a little bit of pussy for some very cheap commodities. I mean, let's be honest. What did you get? Pringles, wine, cigarettes. I do not, Nicole. I do not. I didn't run my mouth on Friday. I didn't run my mouth last week. I had to be honest with you, people have been asking me about you because in this environment is where this topic comes up. In my real life, this topic is dead. I got no time. Yes, in this environment, this topic always comes up, dummy. That's what battle cam is. When they see me getting drunk. Oh my God, Nicole. You believe what happens in this environment, and oh my God, you're so pathetic. You're so pathetic. Stiffs, don't come at me, okay? You pathetic meth head. Go get a fucking job, because I know you don't have a career. Both you and this broke ass. Okay, look, like I like it like this. She is a puta, and you are a mierda. The two of you are una gran mierda. Well, why are you in here defending this girl, man? Shouldn't you be paying respects to the woman that you chased around for the past 3 years on the campsite? I mean, if you want to know anything about her, I could tell you what you're gonna find, dude. She had 2 pairs of shoes. She had the boots, and she had a busted ass pair of like New Balances, I think they were. I can't remember what kind of sneakers she had, but it was only 1 pair, and they were very busted up. She didn't have much of anything. She had like, a couple, like there were like 2 or 3 year old clothing. Shoes were busted up. No job. No car. No license. Fake teeth. Because, I didn't know that those teeth were fake until one day we were driving around in the car and she broke down and she's like, my top teeth aren't real. And I was like, what? The fuck did you say? And she was like, yeah, it's just that, when I was young, I had I think she called it a calcium deficiency or some shit like that. I don't know what it was, but her teeth fell out. And so she has this set of dentures that are on like her top piece. And I asked her, so what is it? I was like, I don't know shit. I just know that I got teeth and I floss and I might lose my teeth eventually. I'm 37 now, but I floss, I take care of whatever I have because I like to eat steak. But anyway, so I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck are they? And she's like, well, they're just like these things that, I put in my mouth and I was like, so are they permanent? Or do they come out? And she was like, they come out. Oh my God. When she said that, I was like, oh my fucking God. Are you fucking kidding me? Everything I found, no job, no license, no car, no teeth, a 6-month past due balance that's in collections medical bill, and on top of that, she's got dudes coming over Saturdays and Fridays giving her weed, giving them some pussy, because those days that they would come over, Nicole, you would disappear. I mean, let's be honest here. Those days that you would say, the muffin man's coming over, I'm waiting for him, those days you would disappear. You wouldn't be around for like 2 days, coincidentally. I was so fucking naive. I was so naive, man. I fed right into the bullshit. I believed your fucking bullshit that you know that he was just some random guy. But after knowing everything that I know about you now, I know that you were fucking him. You were fucking more than one guy, and you're not only doing it in real life physically, you're also fucking other guys on the internet, flirting with guys. All right, something that you say you don't. That is why you're looking like a fool. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That is what she did, everyone. In 6 months after, right? Daimer, 6 months after Nicole, has a house, has his life together again, and just bought his wife a new truck. Nicole, 6 months after Daimer, continuing on with her fucking internet affairs and probably fucking random dudes that she meet them. On and on and on and on and on. Aww, she wants to reveal that name. Tony, Tony, Tony. That was nice to hear, like, you know, when Jim would say, hey, tell Tony I said hi, you know, tell him to take care. Or even your mother. And it's okay to put names out, Nicole. You can put it out. What's that gonna do to me? You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. She revealed my real name. Good. That's what you get for calling me a drunk idiot last night on the Toxic Avenger show. All right? That's what you get. Get mad. Cum bucket. Don't even try to act like you're not a cum bucket, because I fucked you like 30 times, and that is what you were. And that one time you did swallow it, which I'd like to thank you, because that, you know, that was a memorable event in my life, and I paid you nothing for it. I mean, it was dirt cheap. Cum bucket, cum bucket, cum bucket, cum bucket. Come here, little cum bucket. Cum bucket, cum bucket. It is what it is, man. Yes, I am on this environment, idiot. Okay, see, that's the difference between you and me. In this environment, you behave like an adult, all right? You know, behind the scenes, you act like a whore. But in front of everybody, you act like a respectable young lady. Behind the scenes, in this environment, you act like a whore, all right? But in real life, you act like a 12-year-old. In real life, you have no job. In real life, you have no license. In real life, you have no career. In real life, you have no fucking husband. You have nothing established. You're 35 years old. You're washed up. Okay? You're past your fucking prime. So you're acting like a 12-year-old in real life, but on the site, you portray yourself to be a respectable, young, middle-aged woman, but you're not. Okay? Now me on the site, I act like a fucking 12-year-old, okay? I get drunk on the site. Alki loves it. He's kept me on the site for a reason, because I provide a little bit of something, all right? But in my real life, do I act like a 12-year-old? Let's see. Does a 12-year-old drive 4 hours and fuck the shit out of some fucking easy whore, all right? Does a 12-year-old have 3 vehicles? Does a 12-year-old buy a house? All right? Does a 12-year-old have all his certifications lined up, okay, to get paid the kind of money that I get paid? All right? Ask yourself, dummy. Before you start bragging and telling people how they are, look at yourself. Look at yourself. You should be ashamed to be living off of Jim. You should be ashamed to be living off of some dude's money that you're not even sucking. You're not even sucking his dick. You owe Jim a fucking blowjob. I'm sure he would take a fucking blowjob. Doe. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a person that is like has nothing going on, all right, and on top of that, trying to make herself be better by lying. Nicole, I don't have to be mature when I'm not at work. I don't have to be mature when I'm getting drunk. What the fuck sense would that make? Why the fuck would I get drunk? Why the fuck would I get drunk to act, you know? That's why people get drunk. People get drunk so that they can be, you tell me, why do people get drunk? Yes, Nicole, I lie. I lie, Nicole. I lie. You don't do anything. All the shit that I'm saying, you don't do. You don't do. You don't send naked pictures of yourself to dudes. You don't. You don't, Nicole. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't, do you? Nicole, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than you. All I'm trying to say is you shouldn't be telling people that you're better than me, because you're not. I'm not better than you, and you're not better than me. We both fucked up. We both made a mistake. Okay? Well, yesterday you told Toxic a lie to make yourself appear better in front of the crowd that was there. You said that I drove up there and never got anything sexual. That is a lie, Nicole. That is a lie. When I was fucking you, my wife found one of the condoms, okay? And that is another reason why she knew that I was fucking with you. I know, Nicole, in that half a year, what have you done? What have you done, Nicole? Hang out on Facebook? Hang out on Battle Cam? Get a new internet connection or level fare going, whatever the fuck it's called? Whatever you want to call them. Love. I don't care about your life. I care when there's a fucking show in this environment and you go on there and try to bash me by making me look like I'm the fucking dummy. When you're the fucking dummy because you're fucking talking about me. Okay, you brought up my fucking name. You should have just walked away from the fucking subject. You should have just told Toxic, you know what? I'm not talking about Daimer. This is about me and Anna. That's what you could have said. Simply put. When people ask me about you the past 2 or 3 weeks, the past 2 or 3 months, the past 6 months, what have I said, dude? She's forgotten. Well, then why would you fucking try to make yourself look better last night? You should have just dropped it and walked away. Yes, there was a little bit of truth to what you said last night. Yes, I drove up there drunk, and you did not open the door that day. But Memorial Day weekend, you opened up your legs, okay? The weekend after, you opened up your legs, all right? Multiple times throughout the summertime, that door always opened, and you opened up your legs. I don't have any kids, Bob. I got a son. Bob. But it's not kids. I have one son. Don't talk about my son, Nicole. You shouldn't talk about my son. Okay. You wanna be talking shit like this? All right. Let's see. Control V. Yep, there we go. Save as. That way, when Harry asked me why I released your personal information, I have a picture to prove it. Let's see.